there, my name is Aslan, and today I will be talking about how I built my Vivian. Let us get right into it. So, Vivian has 11,715 HP, 1,898 attack, 1,053 defense, 86 impact, 26 over 78 crit damage, 198 anomaly mastery, 267 anomaly proficiency, 0% pen ratio, and 1.2 ER. Now, equipment. Weapon-wise, I have her on the Weeping Gemini, gives her attack. I might actually end up switching her to the, this one, the Rainforest Gourmet, which gives every 10 energy consumption, the equipper gains a buff that increases attack by 2.5 for 10 seconds, stacking up to 10 times, with giving flat anomaly proficiency. Now, this one is whenever a squad member inflicts an attribute anomaly on an enemy, the equipper gains a buff that increases anomaly proficiency per jury, stacking up to 4 times. So, I'll probably leave her on this, given there's going to be a lot of anomaly attribute applying on the team she is on, and up to 4 stacks will give her more. I think attack is less useful on her than anomaly proficiency. This effect expires when the target recovers some stun or is defeated. The duration of each stack is calculated separately. But I personally have her on Weeping Gemini. I think that Rainforest Gourmet can also be a very good one for her. Then, of course, Magnetic Storm Alpha and with attack, and then accumulating modeling build increases anomaly master by 25 per 10 seconds, and then Magnetic Storm Bravo, which gives anomaly proficiency, and then accumulating anomaly buildup increases the equipper's anomaly proficiency by 25% for 10 seconds. So it's almost the same thing. This one's anomaly mastery, and this one's anomaly proficiency, but they're basically the same. Now, drive disc wise, I have her on a 2-piece Faithen's Melody and 4-piece Faithen's Melody, 2-piece Freedom Blues, giving her the anomaly proficiency, and then Faithen's Melody, anomaly mastery, and special attack. The equipper's anomaly proficiency increased by 45%. If the character uses their special attack, if the character using their EX special attack is not the equipper's ether damage is increased by 25, which is good for Vivian. Now, you could also do a 4-piece of the Freedom's Glue. When the EX special attack is enemy, reduce the target's anomaly buildup resistance to the equipper's attribute by 20% for 8 seconds. This effect does not stack. With like a 2-piece of Faithen's Melody for anomaly mastery, or a 2-piece of Chaos Jazz for more anomaly proficiency. You can also do 2-piece of the Swing Jazz if you want her to have more energy regeneration. I don't really care to put her on that. I like her on the 2-piece Faithen's Melody and the 2-piece Freedom Blues. Not that there's really a difference between Freedom Blues and Chaos Jazz if you're doing the 2 pieces. Freedom Blues just happens to be the one I had more of and better pieces of. So she ended up on that one. Now, for your 6, you want her on an Anomaly Mastery. At least I have her on Anomaly Mastery. For her 5, Ether damage bonus boosts that Ether damage. For 4, you want her in Anomaly Proficiency. Given she's an Anomaly character, you don't care as much about that crit rate, crit damage. And skill-wise, always the alphabet first. This is the first thing I always level on all of my characters. Then, personally, for her, I would do the E, Alt, and then maybe, like, her switch with the base. I say it as my switch is at 1. I'm thinking about it, and doing her switch would probably be really good. I just didn't think about it when I built her, but I have her base attack. Is that what they're up? Well, if they suggest the base, then it's probably... Actually, no, I didn't think before I started talking. Well, that's my bad. No, her base attack would do the best because it's the Fluttering Shock Suspension. This is where a lot of her damage does come from. Then it's the E, Alt, and Switch. I forgot that's where her base came from. That's where a lot of her damage came from because it's her explosion thingies, which are off of her base as far as I can tell, because all of them seem to be triggered by all this stuff here, which I did read through. Let's see how much of that I actually remember, because it is relevant to her cinema. Now, for her C1, so she will win a total of 4 guard feathers, which I believe are the outside of her little stack things. She gains 1 flight feather, which I think is the inside. And then all attribute anomaly damage and disorder damage is increased by 16% when the target is under Vivian's prophecy. And most targets are going to be under Vivian's prophecy. That's it's something to do with when she hits them here. It's in here. Let's do look at the exact thing. Because I read it, but now I've forgotten. Suspension or basic attack Feather Bloom hits a target suffering from it will inflict Vivian's prophecy. So basically, if she hits a character that's suffering from an attribute anomaly, it'll inflict the prophecy, causing the target to take ether damage equal to 55% of Vivian's attack every 0.55 seconds. This damage to trigger additional damage from attribute anomalies when Vivian's prophecy ends. That's part of her damage. Anyway, it's hard to keep track of all of it. She does so many different things. Anyway, her C2, Vivian's ether anomaly buildup rate is increased by 25%. Bloom's anomaly proficiency is raised to 130%. It's of the original value, so I think it means it adds 130%. Or it's 130% of its original value, so it's double its original value plus 30%. I don't know why they worded it like that, but I think that's what it means, that it's raised to 100% of the original value, so it should be double whatever the original percent is plus 30. I mean, I guess I worded it like that because the anomaly proficiency changes. I don't like it, but I guess it does mean if you have a higher number, you get a higher number. Anyway, and 15% of all targets' attribute resistance is ignored, which is really nice. Her C3 just increases her base attack, dodge, assist, special attack, and chain attack. While her C4, so Fluttering Flock, so her basic attack, Fluttering Flock, Suspension, her basic attack, Feather Bloom, always crit. She gets and when they hit, they also increase Vivian's attack by 12% for 12 seconds. Repeated triggers will repeat the thing, and then upon entering battle, Vivian immediately gains 5 guard feathers, which should be the external ones. It's confusing. She's got the little dot internal, and then the circle is external. I figured out which ones were which, and then I promptly forgot. But I think the external are your feather guards, and the internal are your... what was the other one? Oh. The other thing. I can't remember right now. But anyway, her C5 is increased the level of base, dodge, assist, special attack, and chain attack once again. And then her C6 increases her ether damage by 40 when triggering a perfect dodge or her base attack, Noblewoman's Waltz, which is really easy to trigger. I think the trigger parts are like you dash or after while she's in the air, and I think there's one other thing, but mostly it's like if you dash while in the air, it'll trigger. Or something along those lines. Or when using the EX special attack Violet Requiem, gain 1 different flight feather. The flight feathers, I think, are the internal ones. Watch me realize I had them mixed up. And then launching base attack Fluttering Flock Suspension consumes all of the guard feathers. The area of effect of it is increased, triggering a special system of Bloom. And then for each additional guard feather, so the external ones that are consumed, it will increase the amount of anomaly damage dealt in that instance of a bloom, consuming a maximum of 5 guard feathers. So if you have 5 guard feathers, more damage, and she consumes them, increasing damage to a maximum of 5 times the original damage. Okay, those are her cons. Her cons are very confusing because she has so many different effects that trigger in slightly different ways. Because see, base attack Noblewoman Waltz, press your base while the Noblewoman state to activate. And then the Noblewoman state is, where was it? It was somewhere in here. Okay. Entering Feathering Flock state after using a skill, hold dash into the skill to enter into the Noblewoman state. So, Feathering Flock. Press this on Feathering Flock state to activate. Anyway, so this should get you into probably using the skill, enter the Feathering Flock state after using the skill, and then you hold the dash to enter Noblewoman state. Are you confused yet? I feel like her kit can be really confusing. What was it? Okay, so the one she has two of at the start of a battle is the flight feathers. The other one is the guard feathers. Keep that in mind. Anyway, let's get to the fight. I get really confused when reading her kit because there's so many different names that do slightly different things and activate in slightly different ways. Anyway, we're fighting this guy because make sure he's fully level. Because I am collecting stuff from Monotone right now. I think he was immune. He had resistance to physical, so I'm going to be not your team. You will love you, man, but not your team. I am going to be running Vivian, I think, in Miyabi's team. I may swap her sometimes. Robin, she's here. They love Robin. Team-wise, Vivian can be running a lot of things. I have her in my Shifu team. Basically, you just run her with Anomaly, or what was it? It was Anomaly and what? Vivian, what was yours? I think I've looked at that. What do you want, Vivian? Anomaly. Anomaly. She wants an anomaly one, or they are also either, which I don't care about. If you watch my Yugo video, you already know my issue with this. Why can't we run her and Yugo together and then have Smile? It angers me that you can't. Cause let me just create a new team real quick. You can't have all of your Mockingjay people in one team and have Smiles because guess what? Somebody and somebody don't either A, Vivian doesn't get a smile with it. I wish she got Smiles with attack people because gosh, I don't know how many times I've tried to run her with an attack unit and it's just like struggle and then I can't. Well, I mean, I can. They just won't have the full smile. And then Hugo, I think they should get rid of him being able to be with ice people because who cares if he can be run with ice? All you really want to run him with is stunners. So have him have the stunner and let him be run with Vivian. Anyway, let her over. You can run her in a lot of different teams. I personally wanted to run her with Billy, but she is such a pain to run with Billy because she can only be happy with another anomaly character, which, mind you, there are not many anomaly characters that can run with her and him besides, like, her that will also have a smile. Or you have to run her with another ether character. She's ether, not anomaly. That's the reason it goes well. They cunning drove me crazy trying to find a team. Got replaced by Seedblader. Anyway, I also run Vivian and Ellis's team. But you can basically run her with any team that runs, like your Jane. If you have a Jane, you could run her with her, and that would be really good. But you basically want to run her with anomaly characters. I don't care so much for running her with ether characters. I'd say she's a really good anomaly support. I think she would be a really good general support if she smiled with those attack units. But she doesn't. So run her with your anomaly DPS. It's like, what anomaly DPSs do we have? Anomaly. Let's see. I think like Miyabi, Yanagi, Jane, or Alice, if you have any of them. If not, you could like run her and Bernice with. What was it? Where's their Sense of Kaladin? No. I want to look at our Sense of Kaladin. I mean, her and Bernice, I think Bernice, what was Bernice's ones? I don't remember. Anyway, there's a lot of different things that you could run her with. She doesn't get smiles with attack characters, so if you want to run her with an attack character, you have to be, either have them an ether attack character, because if I ever put a team for my Shuyin, which I probably will build a team for her, I just haven't clung to it, because I really want to build her up as, where'd she go? I haven't pulled that lady out forever. Ah, here you are. Juyen. Like, I'd probably run her, and then, I don't know. I haven't thought about who I would run in this team. I don't know which Bangbu I'd run in either. But, that's for another time. we are going to fight as this team, and, well, we should win. I'm gonna get stuff for Mana, though. I can't wait to finish building him. I know, completely side. Perfect stitch, normally build a break should be good. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Okay, yeah. The middle ones are flight feathers and the external ones are guard feathers. I was right. But yeah. But yeah, basically the way I play Vivian is when she's on this team, of course, I swap her in. You know, I just kind of plunge when she's in the air and then swap her out. And then just move on. Use her as a sub DPS as she's supposed to. She'll take care of doing off-field damage. And my on-fielder will take care of the on-field damage. I think you could technically run her while she's on-field. I bet she's also run really well. Yeah, Miyabi. I like her in Miyabi's team. I think she does really well in her team. I've had her run really well. Alice's team with Yuzuha. And I really like it. I haven't gotten her skin yet because I haven't done that many polls. I haven't completed any of the events. Oh, yeah, we'll do this. You want to look for the doll that looks like that. And then you have to be prepared for him to attack. Maybe I should have been, like, somebody else to swap on to Miyabi, but oh well. I hope they come out with, like, a Billy. 5-star Billy. I know this is the Vivian episode. He is my favorite character, and I want him to get a 5-star variant. Because we know he's stronger. But we just haven't seen it yet. Oh, I should have gone Astra first, not Vivian. Oh well. But on Vivian, I am excited to get her outfit. I think it's going to be super fun to have it. She's not getting her... I mean, unless I hit the 5-star, and then... But I'm also going to be going for the other 5-star in the second half, so... I don't know what my plans are there. But anyway, that is the battle. I find this team is really efficient. I like the double ether. Vivian did more damage than Miyabi. Oh, that's fun. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope I didn't forget anything. I don't think I did. I covered all the things. So, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And if you would like to see me talking about how my builds or, you know, just rambling, subscribe. I will be posting more content. I try to post at least once a week. And may you have a blessed rest of your day.